What's up, everyone? This is the Fraser podcast with Uncle
Last.
Blaiso. Blast! And can't even speak already. It's what? We're going into week 6 of college football, or is
5.
it?
Oh, college football, yeah.
Yeah, week 5 for NFL, week 6 for college. We've missed some things, we've hit some things. We're going to talk, so maybe some new power rankings, who to watch, what we're, looking forward to, and just a lot of get into it, but a lot of letdowns in the NFL and college, like things we thought we knew, and things everyone thought they knew, and it seems like we're kind of missing. But as always, want to get into some news, some early news. The Ryder Cup. We have to talk about Ryder Cup.
Yes.
I'm all for
Yes.
it. Like
I
this,
love it.
Rory. I mean, I always agree with Rory. Big Rory fan. He hates what was happening, but they sure celebrated. Like I'm sure the celebration and the beer tasted much better after getting chirped by all the American fans and just letting them have it. Like, I'm all for the patriotism. We see it in what was the hockey All-Star game? What was that one called? The Frozen Four. We see it with the
Yeah.
Olympics. We see it with everything, where it's like, you know what? It's just let people scream, let people be idiots. Within reason. Don't throw beers at Rory's wife, but
Yeah.
I'm for
Fair
all the
enough.
cursing. Fuck it, golf. We spend $15,000 to watch things on TV now. It costs what, $1,000 to go to a game. It's like, fuck it, let us do whatever we want. So I'm all for chirping.
Yes and no. I think you still can't cross some lines.
Yeah,
And I'm you know me, I'm not a big golf guy. I think it's
yeah,
ridiculous how everyone is not allowed to breathe when someone's shooting.
yeah,
Like you have to have a little bit of decorum and
yeah.
from what it sounds like a lot of stuff that I've read is the organizers price the tickets at like it's astronomical amounts, like $750 just to get in. Thinking,
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, we're going to get rid of all the riffraff because just the rich people in New York can go. But what happened was all the little trust fund nerds who, you know, walking around in their fancy little golf shirts and never been actually punched in the face in their life, never been held accountable for anything. Those are the ones causing all the problems. It wasn't like the actual golf fans there. It was
Yeah,
just all the little, the little pretty boy punks that just have had everything handed to them, and
yeah.
so I'm all for it. I love if you want to, get after people on the golf course, hilarious. But yeah,
Mm.
I think just they crossed a couple lines from the sounds of
Yeah,
things, and you probably don't need to bring someone's family into it. And
yeah.
but on the other hand, those guys got to know, man. Like you're going to New York.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to New York. It's if you ask a lot of pro athletes anywhere, they're going to tell you like they're ruthless. It's just they're just different there, and so maybe don't bring your wife. I
Yeah.
I, I would have thought that. I would have thought maybe not. Let's not have the wife walking around with me, but I don't know. Rory's gonna Rory, I guess. But I'm with you. I loved his partner on. I love Shane Lowry. That guy was my
Yeah.
favorite. Where he was just like, bring it on. He was one of them getting after him, and he just brought out the best in him. And as it came down, where oh shit, it's actually close on Sunday, or
Mm-hmm.
it was a long shot, but there was a pathway for the States to win it. And I'm just thinking, I want Lowry to be the guy who puts in the final dagger. And sure enough, he did, which is
Yeah, I mean, we just see it's just no one talks about golf like casual fans, and people are talking about it
no,
now. No
yep,
one outside of no casual fans are talking about the NHL, and then the Frozen Four brought Trump in and like
yep,
everything. So it's just
yep.
I don't know. We spend
That
so
was
much
another
money.
great
Yeah,
another great consequence of this, dude. Trump, I'm gonna go. The boys are down. I'm gonna show up, and it's like, yeah, you went there and did nothing. They actually got worse when you were there.
yeah,
Uh, thanks for nothing again. And
yeah. For all the
but
Americans, I mean, Trump has not been your good luck charm so far on patriotism sports.
no, no. But I will say hat tip to him for one thing. He showed up wearing golf shoes. I thought that was a pretty sick move. He had his suit on, and then he had some golf shoes on. I'm like, all right, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, you
You
can
can
say
have
everything
that.
you want about Trump. It is cool that he does. Like, he's going to UFC fights and he's going to golf.
Yeah,
He's really giving a shit, even though we want him to lose because being Canadians. But yeah,
yeah,
it's fun to have a president. But he made the Frozen Four 10 times bigger by just us hating them because he's
yeah.
chirping and all else.
Totally, totally.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what? All the videos are epic, like the celebration videos,
Oh
and so
yeah,
those are all going to come up in 2 years, man, and it's going to be great. The next Ryder Cup is going to be, bigger than the last ones. So I think it's going
yeah.
to be, I think it'd be fantastic because, they're going to want to bring it back and
Hmm.
not, because really I mean, the American team was so much better. They just
Hmm.
the team golf on Saturday was just too much for him, and the Europeans were just making shots out of their ass nonstop. Like they didn't blink.
Yeah.
The numbers, if you look at it, that the Americans were putting up on the Saturday were insane. Like they were playing great golf, and just wasn't enough. So good event. I certainly didn't think I was going to spend that much time on a NFL Sunday watching golf.
Yeah.
Thank God, the afternoon games were kind of, at least where I was, there was good games on, and the only game that was on TV was the Chiefs and the Ravens, and I'm just tired of watching them already, so I just watched golf. So it was a weird feeling.
And it was a blowout pretty quickly in the Chiefs game.
Yeah. And then Lamar quit, but I don't know if we want to get into that now or we get into that later, but
We can get into the NFL a little bit later. I forgot. I should start with this story.
yeah.
It's not really sports related, but it's like, just random stories we tell. So I got honey dicked by my barber last week, and I realized, so like my barber, we talk football, and he's a guy that sounded like Trump, nice guy, athletic guy, black guy. Been to him a couple times. We shoot the shit. He's asking stuff, and towards the end, tip time, which I didn't think about this at the time, but he's like, oh, so you played football? I can tell. I'm like, you're like, just yeah. He's like, you were a quarterback, weren't you? I was like, no. I played a little corner and receiver. He's like, are you sure? I thought for sure you'd be a quarterback. Now, of course, I'm eating it all up. I'm like, no, not me. And I keep in my older days, I played football. I started playing a bit more quarterback because I was so small when I was younger. And now on my way home, I was like, this motherfucker's doing what like bottle service girls do. He's like, oh, you were a quarterback, weren't you?
Yeah,
like, oh.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. You know what? It would have been great if you'd have picked up on it at the time. Be like, man, I know what you're doing here. Look at me. You think there's any quarterbacks built like my size? That's not happening. Come on.
Of course, I'm just an idiot eating it all up. I was like, no, stop it. I'm not a quarterback.
Stop.
Yeah. But
first time you've ever tipped the barber $20.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of tips, and this will kind of bring us into some college football. It's like you've been the biggest influence on me. I'm the young Padawan. I realize you've been holding a valuable tip out on me, which also I guess maybe because I've never really been with a woman for a long time, living in the house. So that could be it.
Yeah.
But, in your younger days, you're dating, and the girl's like, oh, I'm going on a girls' night, and you're like, you don't really get jealous because you're young, but you're still kind of like, where are you going? Are you going to, you get, I guess, a touch jealous. Everyone does when you're younger. And now as getting older, at first, she's like, oh, I'm going to have a girls' night, and I haven't had a guys' night in 8 months. Like, I'm just, and I wanted to argue and stuff. Not really argue, but you know what I'm saying. And then I'm like, wait, Saturday night. Baby's asleep 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I was like, no, Jesse, you know what? You deserve it. Like, just go on out, have a good time. Here's the credit card. Baby's asleep, old fashioned in hand, Penn State, Oregon. It's just Bama, Georgia. I'm like, oh no, please don't leave me alone all night on a Saturday. Fine. And then you go, but you owe me one. You owe me one.
Yeah. No, you honestly, I mean, maybe I just didn't tell you about it, but I've been on that train for years. I love girls' trip. I mean, what's even better is like girls' weekends.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like you said, you're gonna go out. Oh, that's a shame. Well, you girls have fun. Do you want me to drop you off so you don't have to worry about driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, get home, feet up, dog on the couch, having some belly rubs, hanging out, watching football. It's like, yeah, no, I'm a big proponent of ladies' night. And I think it should happen more often.
Yeah, it's genius. I was like, do you want to go Sunday nights too? Sunday days? Monday nights?
Yes, I know. It's the best when they fall at the right time.
Yeah.
Well, she always asks you lately. It's like, I think I'm going to start doing this class, but it's Thursday nights. Does that work? I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's pretty much perfect, actually.
Yeah.
If you can do Monday and Thursday.
Perfect.
See if they have that class set up.
Yeah, exactly. One last thing on relationships. You've heard of Good Luck Chuck, right? Or have you? You watched the movie?
No.
Oh, Good Luck Chuck was a movie by Dane Cook. And it was a thing where anyone he dated, they instantly got married afterwards. And then it got leaked out to like the to all the women in the world, and so like everyone's trying to date him, and now he's like, wait, are you dating because you love me, or you just want to get married right afterwards? So he's like this good luck charm.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba's in it, another good reason to watch.
Well,
And
was
she
he like a
trained.
firefighter or something?
I don't know. That might be. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah,
Different,
that's
different
the
kind of movie.
one. Different Chuck.
Different one.
I don't know. I knew there's a Chuck somewhere.
So then in my life, my most recent ex girlfriend, she just got engaged, which someone told me about. Great for her, very happy. And then someone I dated for a little bit, their husband was killed, murdered. So it's kind of like I'm like Russian roulette, Chuck. So I don't know. I wanted if Morgan or Lee are listening, it's just like I don't know, just something big's coming in your life. I just want them to
Oh
know.
no. Uh, Russian roulette, Chuck. That's a
Yeah,
tough one. That's a
that's a
tough one.
tough one.
I
All
don't.
right.
I don't. I don't think you should post that clip. Let's keep that one. Let's just keep that one on the. You got to watch the whole episode for that little nugget.
I think so too. I wanted to start with those ones. The segue of safety with the Ryder Cup and us being able to do whatever we want. Because again, we have to spend 10,000 a year for subscribing to TV sports now and all else. I also think let us storm the field. I've had enough of this anti-storm fielding. We've never seen one injury in 20 years, 30 years. I don't know. Have you seen an injury, like a bad issue?
I'm not that we've ever heard about. No.
Exactly. But we've seen 60,000 players just get hurt, playing the sport. So,
Yeah. That
uh,
said, I can't imagine. You're obviously talking about the Virginia one.
yeah.
I gotta know. I want to hear the story, and I need somebody to do an
Yeah.
interview with that DB
Yeah.
from
The
or
wide
the
receiver.
receiver, the wide
Yeah.
receiver from Florida State. Like we need to hear
Yeah.
his recollection of those events because my goodness,
It
he
was. It was all on like 28 days later. You don't watch zombie movies. It was every zombie
yeah
movie you've ever watched. Like the levee breaks and they're all just like
yeah
falling on top of each other
gone
and full sprint
yeah.
at you.
But how instant it was! Like what if there's a fucking holding call?
Yeah, incredible.
Like like how many plays do we see like this where they're like all of a sudden
Uh-huh.
there's a flag, they go and then what? They got just thousands of kids just on the field. That one
Insane.
receiver is dead. He's still getting trampled. We don't know where he is. Yeah, can he play? Can he go? Can he go again on fourth down? Like,
Yeah.
uh yeah, that was wild. I mean, I like it too. I think it's cool they do it. I
Mhm.
think maybe we just need to take that little extra second before we go jumping on there.
It's,
That's my thought. But like,
yeah, it's kind of like where like the DB looks at the ref and is
yeah,
like, for a flag, doesn't
yeah,
see one, and then he celebrates.
yeah.
Then you can go. Yeah.
They didn't even wait for that. As
No,
soon
they
as they
didn't.
realized that their receiver wasn't catching it, they were gone. So you know what though? I have to say this. Kudos to the awareness of those. Those are some good football fans. Like they
Hmm.
read the throw and they saw that the DB had position and
Yeah.
that it was zero chance that was being caught and they were gone.
Yeah.
So the awareness is good. I just think that maybe let's breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's what I want. That's what a lot of these like they always do these interviews everywhere on game day or countdown. Like somebody do an interview with that receiver and just
Yes.
tell us what happened. That
And
was Jon Snow. He was Jon Snow,
he was Jon Snow.
right?
I thought about that later. I was like, oh, I should have tweeted that, like a little image of Jon Snow. That'd been perfect.
That would have been great.
Um, yeah, and like they keep on preaching like this player safety, and like I said, like 60,000 football players got hurt since in the last 20 years, and we've never seen one field storm injury. And also,
Yeah.
Blaze, want to know what I saw on the field last weekend? A fucking wild buffalo running around at speed, being held by like 450-pound little students. And like the Colorado, they just let their buffalo go and run around the field. I'm like,
Yeah,
you're
they
worried
got
about
like
safety.
they have him on the rope though, right?
Have you seen those kids? They're like they're barely hanging out. That
I know,
buffalo,
but it must be somewhat trained. Like it's not like they just went and got that thing.
I'm sure it is, but I mean, if we really care about safety, it's like that is an enormous animal. I didn't know
I
buffaloes were
would.
still alive. He's just running around.
They're still alive.
I
The
never seen
buffalo's
one.
instinct.
Yeah,
You got to go to the Great Plains.
yeah. I guess I saw
I
one in the
mean,
zoo recently.
now that you do have make a great point though. I think it would be fantastic if that thing did go rogue, and then all these little students are just holding this rope, and he's just
Yes.
dragging them across the field, just
It's a
running.
split second. Like, how can you train a buffalo? You can't tell me. Like, apparently it is trained kind of like a cow. They put it back in the
Yeah,
chute, but I mean,
got it.
I don't know.
Because that would be sweet. Because you know how, like, obviously you, me, and our buddy Bins were always pro bowl. Like, we just constantly send
Hmm.
each other videos of the bowl when the matador gets fucked over.
Yeah.
bowls were always like team bowl all the time.
all the time.
So yeah, if we can see that Buffalo lose his mind and
Oh my
just
god.
take off, that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, that just seems like a risky thing to do. So,
Yeah.
speaking of Bins, we need to give him a little shot. He loves to chirp when he's up. Bins, you bring this on yourself. I'm just gonna give it to
Uh-oh.
you. You're coming. We made a little fun of the Guillotine League, and then he's like, "Oh, look at me. All right, you made it to week 6 one time. Relax, Bins."
I don't really want to talk about that league right now. That's
Yeah.
going again to my Lamar point. But we'll get to that later. I'm holding all together.
On college football, let's say college football. I was listening to one of the smart people talk about just actual behind the scenes and play calling, all this kind of stuff. But we always talk about quarterback plays down in the NFL, and his main point is, among other things, is like how easy we make it on college quarterbacks now, and even high school quarterbacks.
Mhm.
So, like, I want a rule change in college where you can't have physical signs anymore. Because what's happening is the defense calls the defense, quarterback does a dummy play, and then he looks to the sideline, and the coach analyzes his defense, calls the play. Like, so quarterback doesn't have to read a defense anymore. When they did in high school, now it's just,
Yeah.
I think get rid of
That's a
it,
good
make
point.
them make their own decisions. Defense will exist a little bit more. I mean, that's probably another reason why games, the SEC doesn't have a defense anymore, because this kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. I think more so around why they're struggling when they get to the NFL is that nobody can protect anybody anymore.
Yeah.
I've been on this for years. I still say that the biggest problem with the play is that the offensive line is so far behind, and it's because the offenses they're running in college just don't. Those guys aren't asked to block for very long at a
Yeah.
lot of places, and yeah, it really shows. I mean, how many teams in the NFL truly have a good offensive line? There's not.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there's not that many. And,
Not the
the ones that
Vikings from fucking every game I've watched so far this week.
Oh, and then they get too hurt as after the game starts. Like they
Yeah.
are in trouble.
And then we'll get to the NFL again later, but we're talking no line. It's Houston. They decided to trade Cam Robinson, which I didn't know they had a plethora of linemen just laying around and they were giving him away.
Oh, he wasn't even playing. He played one special team snap
That's crazy.
last week. They're like, all right, let's get rid of this guy.
It's just like, speaking of awful O lines, I mean, they are.
But they
right
traded
behind the
Laramie
Vikings.
Tunsil. They traded Laramie Tunsil in the offseason.
Yeah.
Guy's one of the best left tackles in football.
But yeah, back to college football. Where to start? I think just everyone was wrong, not just us. I mean, we listen to smart people, and the smart people smarter than us, screwed us over, and we thought we knew what we're talking about. But like, all in, like me, I wasn't all in on Arch, but like Nuss, Cade, Aller, DJ Lagway. And it's like, you knew Mendoza was pretty good. Sayan was pretty new. Never, like, was it Moore with Oregon? People kind of wrote him off a little bit. People were fully out on Carson Beck. And now it's just the exact opposite.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But hold up though. After week 1, we were both very high on Simpson.
Yeah.
Alabama kid. He's good, man. I'm telling you, he like the game that he lost, he was under siege and he still was balling. And I mean, that kid's good.
So good. I mean, the eye test alone, which again, I'm not a QB guru. I'm like, he looks like an NFL player. I'm just
And he might be a little small, but other than that, he's got it all. And like, you're forgetting one though. You're forgetting one that's going to sneak up on you here. Future first round pick at the helm for the Fighting Irish. Yes, the sports car. Kid is good.
The sports car.
Yes, you're gonna see it. The kid is good. Loving it.
And Mateer, also, he got injured, so that's kind of like a letdown.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
But yeah, with Ty Simpson, it was like, especially because we had the juxtaposition of watching Drew Aller at the same time. When Ty Simpson goes back to throw, I think it's going to be a 40-yard completion every time. Where Aller has like the worst footwork, and that last interception is just kind of like on like a toe floating.
He didn't even read anything. Like you said, it didn't read anything. He just basically, they ran the play and they thought that the play design was going to be perfect, and he was throwing it there before he even snapped the ball.
Yeah,
you can see it because there's no business to throw the ball when you look at it again. There's 3 dudes there. You're not getting that ball in.
No,
at all. Also, like you got back into the game running the football, and then all of a sudden you come out and just huck up a prayer. Like, come on, man. I didn't like it at all.
Well, I mean, it goes back, and it was so funny. James Franklin, the coach of Penn State, comes out and says it's on me. It's like, no shit, James. Like
No doubt.
every loss that they've only beat 2 top 10 teams, I think, since like 2016. He's the Lamar Jackson of college football.
Ooh, ouch, that hurts.
Yeah.
You can't like, and I know people said, "Oh, he's got to go." He can't. I was like, "Well, what are you gonna do?" The guy, he can recruit. He has
Mhm.
good teams every year. He was in the semifinals last year.
Yeah.
You know, like, what's the answer? Who are you gonna bring
Mhm.
in that's gonna get better players? And they just make nothing but money there, adding to the stadium. Like, what are we doing? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Only
Yeah,
one team can win like each
yeah,
year. So I mean,
exactly.
I see that in soccer all the time. People are, oh, we didn't win the championship, the EPL this year. It's like, well, I mean, only one team wins. You're just gonna
Only
fire a
one
coach
team
every
wins.
time. Every time they
Yeah,
don't win.
yeah. Remember Ryan Day? People wanted to get rid of Ryan Day last year.
Mhm.
Partway through the season. That's it. Enough of this guy. And they lost to Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh, more Ryan Day, national champ. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen. Franklin's like he gets too many good players,
Mhm.
and they play hard, and they don't generally kill themselves. They just can't. They just don't have that it to kind of
Yeah.
to jump over yet. And I don't think like you can't say it's not gonna happen. I don't think. I think
Mhm.
eventually they're gonna get over the hump. So
Yeah. Um, what else? We got Bama. I'm excited about Bama, but Ryan Williams, we were texting
yeah,
about it. All of a sudden, he just dropped off a cliff.
I know he made a
It's
couple
interesting.
clutch catches later, like first down
Mhm.
catches, but I mean, shoot, dropping easy touchdowns
And last year,
and
he was the most electric player I've ever seen.
yeah, he was unreal. He was
Mhm.
unreal. But
Uh,
it's good. It's a good season. Like it's gonna
mm,
looking at some of the conferences are gonna just be they're gonna be just battles. Like the SEC, who knows? You can't pick a
yeah.
winner there right now at all.
Mm-mm.
And
No.
even in the Big Ten, like Oregon, sure, Ohio State, uh, there's those guys are gonna battle. Michigan's gonna play someone tough.
Hmm.
Penn State's gonna
Indiana.
keep playing people tough. Indiana, like man, there's gonna be a lot of good games down the stretch, and we're so much better for it. I didn't
Yeah.
usually before like these super conferences going, but it just gives us better games every single week. And
Yeah.
like last week's slate was incredible. It was
Last
such a great Saturday.
and Friday night, we
Yeah,
had
you're right. Yeah, Friday, Saturday.
until Monday. We had great Friday night games, great Saturday night games, Sunday night.
Good Thursday game. Good
Yeah,
Thursday game.
good Thursday
Yeah,
game. Sunday night was good to watch. I mean, 40
yeah.
40, and then Monday was
I
just a
know.
fucking death.
Yeah. Wah wah. Just
Yeah.
absolute fall down.
Oh,
The
so
Bengals are
good.
so bad.
So bad.
They
And
have to do something. They have to
yeah,
on the football chat today, you saw that. Like that was the greatest idea I've heard from a long time from not really the smartest guy, no. But like Winnie.
I
Let's get
think
Winston.
he's I think he stole it from someone that was online.
Okay.
When he
Maybe.
should be an all-time QB, where he just comes in,
Yeah.
he comes in and
But
plays
why
wherever he
not?
wants.
Why not? If you're the Bengals, why not? Hey, Giants, we'll give you a 6th round pick or
Yeah.
whatever. You know, let's go. And just have him just sending it to Chase and to Higgins nonstop.
Oh my
If
god, yeah,
nothing else, it would be so much fun.
so
It'd be
much fun.
so much fun. The games would be hilarious.
It sure would.
Absolutely, because their defense is so garbage,
Yeah,
and it would be 400 yards, 3 picks, 4 interceptions,
four
like
pick
every
sixes. He'd account for
yeah
6 touchdowns on both sides of
yeah
the ball.
every game. Yeah, boys, I got 6 of you today. Not sure who's gonna get the extras. Someone's going 4-2. Uh,
And
never stop.
the best thing about the Giants is that they're shopping Russell Wilson. When I saw that, I'm like,
Yeah,
who the fuck cares about Russell? Oh yeah,
yeah,
let me trade something for him. What are you
yeah.
doing? No one wants
No one is
Russell
trading
Wilson.
for Russell Wilson. That's not happening.
That'd be like in your fantasy football league, just like the worst trade of all time. You call him
I
out in the
know.
group chat.
Totally. Yeah, when we had the guy trade, it still gets talked about. It's like 15 years later, Calvin Johnson for like scrubs.
Oh no.
Coco did it, and everyone else in the league's like, "What the fuck? What was that? What are we doing?" The guy at the other end's like trying to hit send as quickly as he can. Yes,
Yeah,
accept, accept, accept,
except,
accept.
except. um, uh, we got hit up. I mean, they're idle this week, but one last thing on college football: Texas Tech.
Yes.
I'm excited. We got to have a Texas Tech moment. Obviously, I only care about 4 teams: Texas Tech football, Texas Tech basketball, Team Canada soccer, and Team Canada basketball. Anything else, like the Vikings, whatever, they don't control my emotions. Or those four things, like they actually truly have like a visceral emotion. So I was very excited the first time since podcasts were invented. I was listening to Todd McShay and Ryan Russillo. They were talking about Texas Tech in depth. It was like it must be what you feel like to be a Patriots fan. I was like, oh my god, I get to hear stuff about my team. This is
My
incredible.
team? This is amazing.
It was just like I've been starving forever, and all of a sudden someone's giving me like that sandwich and all the fixins. I'm sure we'll blow it soon enough, but
I don't know, man. That defense can play.
That's what I like. Yeah, because we've talked about this before. How in the Big 12, the Tier 2 teams, like we're not Alabama, we're not whoever the top dogs, Georgia. But even though we're 10, 11, 12 of them right now, but we always lose to whoever's in first. We'll always lose to an ASU, Oklahoma State, Baylor. Like they eat each other. Where I think this is the first time it won't happen because our defense just controls the line of scrimmage so well. It's not just a shootout where it's like, okay, well, whoever gets hot is going to win the game. Like we actually are bullying people, which is unheard of in the Texas.
That D-line's nasty, really nasty.
So yeah, I was definitely worried that it's not going to last, but I think with our D-line and also QB controversy, I think we need to start Will Hammond and even like my friend Drew, who watches, he's the biggest super fan of Texas Tech football. He's been on Hammond for 2 years now, saying he should be the starter. And I mean, even watching last game, other games, he just throws such a better ball. He seems so much.
Yeah.
He's not Ty Simpson, but when I look at him, I see the eye test so much more composed, steps into throws better.
Yeah, he definitely commanded more when he came in against Utah. Mm-hmm. Way better.
Morton short-armed or shorted 2 throws that resulted in picks. So
yeah,
I don't know. And
who do they have this week?
Well, who do we have? Someone half decent. I can't think of it right now. Aren't we Houston? I mean, nothing crazy, but still, it's at Houston.
Just keep rolling.
Yeah, I think
just keep rolling.
Yeah, Houston's actually 4-0. So against not really the greatest teams, but
that's all right.
Yeah,
the way teams are dropping, man, like they're gonna just keep climbing in the rankings. And
I hope so.
And same as the Irish, they just got to run the table. They're gonna get in the playoff again.
Yeah,
it's gonna drive a lot of people crazy, but if they keep winning like they have been, that's the key. Is you got to win like you have been. Like got to just bury people.
Well, we were talking about with Texas Tech. It's nice. Like all these teams are kind of playing with their food and barely winning against shit teams. Where Texas Tech is just crushing bad teams. So it's nice that we're not even letting them stay around. We're just killing them. So I'm a big fan of that. That we're not just barely beating Kent State or Oregon State. It's like, no, you're going to lose by 50. See you later.
Yeah, right.
And we have a kicker. Last thing on Texas Tech, our kicking and our defense have been awful. I've never seen us have a kicker who could make a 35-yarder consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Our dude 2 weeks ago hit a bomb. Huge. I've never seen that before. So I think, we got a puncher's chance. So I'm happy.
Yeah. You going to go to a game?
No, I mean, I want to, but it's just, a lot of it is just fucking like 5-6 hours from Dallas. And
do they play TCU?
No, I looked. There's no games in Dallas, sadly.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year, if you're still there.
I don't think I'll still be here, but yeah.
All right, that's a terrible idea then.
Yeah. To end college football talk, Indiana bad beats and segue into another bad beat, but the worst beat I think of the season. Did you see that one where?
The safety.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm sure most people know who bet. Indiana's up 7. The spread 6.5. 4th down, 10, 15 seconds left, near midfield. And they take the ball, take the snap, and run it into their own end zone to kill the clock in the seat.
Unbelievable.
Oh, a lot of money was lost on that game, on that play.
And like that, kid, you're just opening yourself up now.
Yeah.
They are already looking into your phone, your computer, everything. They're already looking into any kind of ties to gambling.
Yeah.
Right? Someone is, for sure. Because otherwise, what in the hell are you doing? Even the coach is down on the sideline. Like, why is he just... He needed to kill 2 seconds, and he ran a 40.
Yeah.
Like, pretty sure you know your 40 time, bro. It's not less than 2 seconds.
It's not good. And bad beats. You're gonna hate this. 2 weeks ago, we haven't talked 2 weeks. So the Eagles game, which was a bad beat for everyone, right? Because the Eagles were
Oh
about to
yeah.
lose. The spread was whatever it was. The Rams were up, and the Rams covered. Kick's about to happen. My
Yeah.
bad beat. So I'm on this app called Kalshi, which is like it's almost a stock market for betting. And I think you're betting more against other people. So it's a lot of like more nerds than sharps or like Vegas setting betting lines. It's just whatever it sways with the ebbs and flows of people betting. So I get in on the Eagles, like nothing huge, like $15, $20 when they're 21, like they're down big. I bet them 15, like 20, 21. I'm like, you know what? This will be interesting. They're a good team. Don't believe the Rams can keep a lead. Comeback is on. I'm excited. Oh my God, I might hit this, $20, 21 bet. Comeback's on. Everything's going good. Should have all scored. All right, we're down to the, field goal for the Rams to win the game.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's giving me the cash out option 4-1. So I've already doubled. There was like 10-1, sorry. So I've doubled my money. So I mean, what's the worst that could happen? What's the best that could happen for me? I might as well just cash out, double my money. It's fine. I'm trying to submit. Boom, I submit it. Just as the kick goes off, blocked, returned. And I was like, oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes. That's amazing.
It was.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. It was probably the worst bad beat I've ever had. Because it was
No. That's like you always have to look around at the world and say, why couldn't like the baby have started crying at something like or like
Yeah.
just anything or like I got a piss or I
Yeah.
don't know. Just you get a phone call or anything that could happen.
So
Wow.
that really ruined my week. And I was in second in our like 80-person pick 'em pool that whole week. I think everyone who was any half decent at betting lost every game.
Yeah.
That was a rough week.
That's crazy.
While we're on the Eagles, AJ Brown news. It's just very odd. He seems like a nice guy, and he just does weird,
It does.
non-team
I think he's
work
weird.
stuff. Yeah.
I think he's just strange. Like he's his tweet go in
Mm-hmm.
silence. Well, if you're in fucking silence, don't tweet it out to the world.
Don't
Bro,
tweet it
like,
out. Yeah.
what do you mean? What's silent about that?
Yeah. And especially, it would be one thing if you were, I don't know, on the Vikings or the Panthers. Like you just won a
Yeah.
Super Bowl 5-6 games ago. I mean,
Yeah. He's lost one game out of the last 20.
Yeah. It's like, would you rather be a target monster and be on the Bengals or the Browns?
Totally.
I just don't understand it.
Yeah. You gotta be Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah.
Come on.
And then next to him, juxtaposition, is Saquon Barkley, who's like literally took himself out of the game. He could have broke the rushing record for single game and season. He's like, no, let the other kids have it. I don't care. I want to win.
Yeah. I want to get ready for playoffs. I know.
It's so bizarre. So
as someone who has Saquon Barkley in the on his fantasy team, it's not great that he's kind of just so happy being relegated to not a backup role, but like he's not the focal part of the offense anymore, which is really frustrating.
Yeah, it is rough.
Yeah, I don't know. Like AJ, I think he's just strange, and I think probably the best thing for everybody would be for Philly just to trade him. I think it'd be great, like to the Patriots. He's been a Patriots fan his whole life. He cried on draft day when that jackass Bill took N'Keal Harry instead of him, and so I think probably the best thing to do is this let's work a little tradesies here.
Yeah.
Right? Send you a second round pick, and we'll get AJ Brown, and you guys can keep winning because apparently this is what you do. Everyone's happy, right?
Maybe it's trade Diggsy. Him and Diggsy and
whoa!
And a fifth round pick.
No.
You're all in on Diggsy.
He's not.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's fair.
He's impregnating, like
rap stars,
really famous rap stars. Apparently,
yeah.
She's important, or
he is. Yeah.
All right, so that's good.
Yeah, so, I guess so.
Smart. So he's working on his post football career. I like that.
Yeah.
To be set up.
It's good that my baby just banging stuff in the background.
Yeah, what's happening? Is he trying to get into the room or trying to get out?
It's this toy that he has, and apparently he's just
loves it.
Yeah. It's just
it's good for the show.
Yeah.
Don't get her mad at you. It's a little background noise.
A little. It's just like whack, 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 whack.
There it goes. That is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. We got to stop. What else we got? So I want to talk over most disappointing teams, most surprising teams, maybe re-ranking the top. Where should we start? I mean, the Bills are the Bills. I guess the Bills and the Chiefs. The Chiefs, I'm glad I said this 2 weeks ago. Best time to buy low.
Yeah.
And
You're all over it.
they're 5-1 or to win the AFC West, and now they're up like basically even odds with. I mean, it helps that the Chargers are just getting injured left and right. So I mean, that's
again, like they always do.
But yeah, I mean, it's so weird with the Chiefs. I guess it's so polarizing, and everyone loves to hate on them. And obviously, I'm such a Mahomes homer. But every year that everyone does this, I'm just like, what are you doing?
Why?
Like,
it's confusing to me. It's like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
And like, even then, like the first thing to say now is like, oh, you know what? Baltimore they had a lot of guys hurt. Like they're not really back. But it's like, okay, stop it. Like even the games they were in all the games, even the ones that they
Kelsey
lost,
dropped a Brazil game.
Yeah,
it's like
come on, they're going to be just fine. And nobody's. I've been saying it for weeks. Nobody in the world wants to play them in the playoffs.
No,
at all.
And it's even like someone we love and respect, Bill Simmons, best podcast out there. Oh, and they're done. And I'm like, and he hates when people say they're done. I'm like, dude, it's week 4. What are you doing?
It's crazy. Like, did you watch the game last night? You think Bo Nix is going to walk into Kansas City and win? Come on.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, nice enough player against the Bengals, but come on, let's get real here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, aside from Josh Allen, is just actually, you know what? I'm gonna even. Josh Allen's the favorite to win the MVP. I bet on Mahomes to win the MVP 2 weeks ago when bought super low. But even Allen, he's just throws 2 picks? Should have been 3 or 4 in the Saints game. So I mean, he's a shoe-in for MVP, but I don't know. He's leaving a bit of a door open.
I don't know if he is. I don't know when he gets out-dueled this Sunday night by Drake May.
Ooh.
Then it might be a new leader in the clubhouse for MVP.
Absolutely.
Just saying.
Yeah. 2-2 Patriots. I mean, close that gap.
Should be fucking 3-1. That losing that Steelers game is going to make me. It's literally made me miserable. It's been like going on 9 days now. Even a great win on Sunday, I'm still angry about 5 turnovers in a game where we absolutely manhandled them. Like that game shouldn't have been close in the other direction. That should have been a 3-touchdown win, and they've lost. That one's going to bite them in the ass at some point. And God, that pisses me off. But no, look at Sunday was fantastic. It was great to watch. I was mad at the defense first drive. They just marched on the field. I'm like, what are we doing here? But then they rallied. But let's be honest. The Panthers are ass.
Yeah, not good.
They're not a good football team.
Mm-mm.
Like they don't have anything. They have J.C. Horn. Ted McMillan, I think, is going to be good.
Yeah, he's actually looked okay.
And like Chuba's good, but their line's all banged up. They're like, I don't know.
Worst defense in the league.
Yeah, I don't literally. J.C. Horn. That's the only guy on the defense that I could name.
That's what I remember when we did the NFL draft pod, and that was one of our things. Like, okay, it's nice you got Ted McMillan, but it's just, you literally have the worst rush defense in the league, and you have the worst everything in the league. Like, surely you could have patched that up.
No doubt. Especially they just took a receiver the year before, and then get rid of Adam Thielen. Why are you getting rid of Thielen?
Yeah. Keep Thielen. You'll get. And Coker was actually coming out really good too.
Yeah. So they've had the injury bug, which sucks, but like they're not good, and that quarterback is not. He's not it.
No,
he's not it.
He was exciting there for a little bit in the season, but definitely.
Yeah, I was all about good for him. He bounced back, and he seems like a great kid, right? And he was benched, and he came back, and he played great, and cool story. But watching again, I'm saying,
It says something for size. Like him and Kyler Murray, they can't throw over the middle because they're just too small.
Yeah,
they just
takes half the field away.
And everyone knows it. That's Kyler Murray's easy game plan, and the only time he really does something is when he can scramble around, break the chain or whatever. Yeah,
for sure.
Speaking of letdowns, we'll get into some disappointing teams. I was all in on the Houston Texans, and oh my God, did they look awful. They won last week, but
I think I was pretty cautious of them just because I knew that like the defense is awesome. And thank God my best bet last week was the under in that game. Like you can see that one coming a mile away. Great
Hmm.
defense, and the Titans are ass.
Yeah.
But like their O line is so bad.
So bad.
Did you see the one sack
Yeah.
when like he'd taken one step back from the center and he got tackled by the guy
Yeah.
over top of the center.
Yeah.
Like
It was not good.
I
But
sent
even
that to one
like
of my old centers. I sent him the videos like, can you imagine if you ever fucking did this to me? God,
it's
he's so mad.
and like CJ Stroud, even though he's had some throws that were just god awful. Like he missed Dalton Schultz on an easy touchdown, which in the NFL, Tua could have made that throw.
Yeah.
And
Ooh,
yeah,
shots
I mean, it's
fired too.
just, and then a pick that he threw, he just, I don't know what happened. He just has not been. And I thought he was a little bit more mobile. Like obviously he's not Justin Fields or Kyler, but he's not. It's not like he's like, okay, I'm in trouble. I'm going to run for a first down. Like Baker is twice the athlete for
It
running
seems
for
like it.
first downs.
Yeah, it seems like it. I think it's too bad because he was so good his rookie year and he got so much
Yeah.
promise. But yeah, I think they're like they're the third best team in that division right now.
Yeah.
Right now, like their defense is going to have them in every game, but they're the third. They're like, you know what? They're like Cleveland.
Yeah.
Defense is going to have them hanging around, but
Yeah. And it's crazy too because they have stud wide receiver and they bring in Christian Kirk. So I thought they had the weapons.
drafted that Higgins kid who got a
Yeah.
touchdown. He looks
Yeah.
okay,
Hmm.
but you can't block anybody. You can't
No.
do anything if you can't block. Simple as that. And it's baffling to me is that so many teams are in such bad shape on the offensive line, and it's just it speaks to the bigger problem.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's so much easier to do or to say than to do. But it's like trade away your first round pick and load up on first round picks. Someone takes the quarterback and you load up on 3 offensive line because it's like
Mhm.
if you don't have an Allen, a Mahomes, and a Lamar kind of thing, it's just like you need no line.
You do.
So
Because let's be perfectly honest. And I know you and I think have a little bit different opinion on this guy, but like Jalen Hurts he's a gamer. I like the guy. He'll battle, he'll do everything. But if he didn't have that offensive line, man, come on,
yeah, it could be trouble.
he ain't it. He like if he was in Houston, what would that look like? It would look worse than it does with Stroud. But they got a great O line. He can run. He's a gamer. He makes throws when he has to. Yeah, he doesn't throw a ton, but when he has to make them, he makes them. But
Yeah,
without that O line, what is he?
yeah,
Right? So they can elevate a quarterback so much more than a quarterback can a shit O line. Gone are the days of like Brady and Manning who could make an O line look way better than they are.
yeah,
Like there's just those guys aren't around anymore. Well, I guess really Joe Burrow was last year, right?
yeah,
But then eventually you keep getting hit, you're gonna get hurt, and then you're
yeah,
just exposed for what it is.
yeah. It's definitely it's rough. Yeah, watching the Vikings game and just it was pointless. I was like, all right, we can't stop anyone.
Yeah.
Guys were running free. I'm
That was the
getting
crazy
crushed.
part. Yeah, that was the crazy part. But how about this week? I just realized, like, you guys are already banged up on the offensive line. You just lost 2 more, and now you got to play the Browns.
Yeah, and we're staying in Europe too. We're playing in London, so that'll be
Well, at least that's easy. You're not sure about they have to travel and you don't.
exactly.
But
That is the
like,
nice part.
their D line is nasty,
Yeah, it really is.
extra nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's gonna be a tough one. That'd be a tough pick.
Yeah, I think I was surprised with the Vikings. I think we're 4.5 point favorites. I'm like, have you watched our own line and our quarterback? I mean, we have mud back there. What are so?
Oh, Wency's so good though. He's so entertaining. He's like a polished version of Winnie.
Yeah.
He'll make like 6 plays in a row. You're like, man, this kid can really play. And then he'll have like 3 where you're like, does he have a fucking concussion
Yeah.
that we didn't see?
It's so
Or
true.
is he having a stroke right now? Like, what's happening?
Yeah. It's crazy because I mean, his whole career, like you said, like his first couple of years, he's the next thing. He's a legend, and then he just fell completely off.
He was almost the MVP. He got hurt in the last month of the year. Like he was on pace to win the MVP.
Yeah. What do we got? Disappointing teams or surprising teams? I mean, the Colts are still rolling. The Jags. I've been in on the Jags every year for the last 3 years. This is their year. This is their year. Which I mean, like, we can slow down a little bit. And I'm like, God damn it! Of course, the one year I'm not in on it. them and the commies sunk every future parlay I had last year because I was all in on the Jags and all out on the commies. So either way, they both screwed me, but they look good.
Yeah, they look really good. And it's going to be a tough game on Monday night. Like they'll make the Chiefs work a little bit, I think. But come on, we're not. I'm not ever clicking the button that says Trevor Lawrence over Mahomes. I'm just not doing it. And when it comes to big picks, like I just not. They might win. Who knows? Like they might surprise. Like they got a really good defense, but I'm just not saying that in prime time Sunshine is going to beat Mahomes. I just don't see it.
No. Speaking of the Sunshine game, the Niners game, I don't know if it's disappointing because I know a lot of people have been out on the Niners. I think just every year everyone has high expectations for them to be dominant. And it's just,
yeah,
not great.
Clamoring for Mac is what I'm hearing.
Bring
Mac back in. Return to the Mac.
It's crazy that they paid Brock all that money. It's just...
Yeah, they're gonna just regret. Let's go down the list, right? Like of how many big contracts to quarterbacks are just people are gonna say, what the fuck are we saddled with? To I guess Lawrence is starting to win a little bit, but still he's making 50.
Yeah.
Like what? Come on,
Jordan Love is turning it around a little bit, but he's making a ton.
Yeah.
Across the board.
Tyler. Tyler's huge money. It's wild. It's wild to see.
Speaking of Jordan Love, it's I just can't understand. I'm happy they're in my division, so they're, I thought they were going to run away. Like them in Detroit would just run away the division. Yeah, the Packers are such a weird team. Like they're half fraudulent, but they look good, and I don't know what's going on.
It's bizarre. Their defense looked like it was one of the greatest things we were ever going to see the first couple of weeks, and then they gave up 40. And CeeDee Lamb didn't even play.
Yeah,
they gave up 40 to Dallas. That was rough.
To Javonte Williams and what's his name, George Pickens.
Yeah. That's off to Dak though, man. I'm always kind of I like Dak. He's just a pro. Like he's just he keeps his nose clean. He never sells out his teammates. Like he's been put in some bad situations and he's had a couple bad breaks, but the guy can play, man. He's just seems like just such a well put together person. I like that.
Yeah, we should apologize to him too, because we were calling the Cowboys like the knockoff Bangkok Market Bengals, where no, it's like the Cowboys are the team and the Bengals are the knockoff Bangkok Market.
We're flipping that, are we? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think they're still pretty similar, but I mean, hey, Dallas has gone the last couple of years and invested in offensive line again, and now they lose CD and they can still put up points. So what's that tell you?
Yeah. It's just injuries. Oh, speaking of receivers, on the fantasy side, it's like I always like to go a little receiver heavy because running backs, obviously get hit way more injuries, more volatile. And I mean, if you who are the top fantasy receivers? It was like Chase, so now he's kind of a shell without Burrow.
Yeah.
What's the name in
Neighbors?
Neighbors.
Nico Collins.
Yeah. Collins is doing nothing.
AJ Brown.
AJ's doing nothing. JJ has done a little bit last week, but before that, nothing.
Yeah.
Only in Puka, he's always an injury risk, but he's really been the only one that's been lights out.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah, he really is.
He's a freak. How about your poor Uncle Bud?
Oh, yeah.
On his team, he had Neighbors and Tyreek.
All in one.
That's a tough week.
Yeah.
That's a tough week.
It's also crazy because these injuries, I sent you that shot about the Giants. They're going to pull everyone. So at the Giants Stadium, they've had how many injuries in the last 3 years? It's insane.
It's nuts. And big names.
Yeah. And all their best players too, by the way.
Yep.
So we got 6 wide receivers and tight ends in the first 2 rounds since 2014. Odell, Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, Tony Robinson, Leak. 5 out of 6 have had season-ending injuries at MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, not to mention some of the other players that have got hurt there. Aaron Rodgers,
Rodgers got hurt. Yeah,
that field is just known for it, and they refuse to change it. That's just bad guy owners. And you would know better than this, actually, better than me. Is that not one of the fields that's going to be hosting the World Cup next year?
I doubt it. I would probably say no because they won't play on turf. which
but
is
that was the thing, is that there was a couple stadiums that are hosting that
they're going to bring grass
they're
in.
putting turf in.
Yeah, I know Atlanta was one of those, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, maybe it might be. But yes,
Can you
it
imagine?
says, yeah,
Like,
it
you're willing to do
speaks
it
to
for the
the
World Cup, but
world.
not for your own franchise, your own investment?
It speaks to the world how like I think we talked about this last year or the year before, but in soccer, they will not play on turf fields. Like not one soccer player, even when they come play in the MLS,
Yeah.
there's kind of like like the Messi's, he hates doing it. He rarely does it. But even like the tier 2, tier 3 guys are like, no, they would skip Vancouver. They would skip whatever
Hmm.
field that had turf. Like they won't do it yet. NFL, which is the biggest league in the United States, rich country, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh no, it's fine. Let's keep turf out there.
Just put turf down. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
And
shows how and that's why I'm almost always pro player whenever there's any kind of a dispute. Because the owners don't give a shit about the players at the end of the day. They can say they do, but they don't.
yeah.
Like, the Giants owner's a perfect example. He doesn't give a flying fart about the players and their
Yeah.
health
No,
at
it's
all.
so brutal. Especially you see like Real Madrid has a thing where the field is underground and like it
The one that
mechanically,
folds,
yeah, it folds
that's
in and up
unbelievable.
and like
It's so cool.
mhm.
Yeah,
And even the Cardinals, they take their grass outside. It's on wheels, so they can like
yeah,
wheel it up and like remove it, put it outside for when they host other events and concerts, and then put it back. This is like
yeah.
you don't have enough money in New
Awesome.
York, like you can't do that. This is
For sure. For sure. There's lots of ways you could do it. It's just they don't want to. They don't.
yeah,
Like, it's just bad.
yeah, uh,
Oh, listen, I can hear Lukai going in the background. I
yeah,
love it. It's having a
yeah. No,
time.
he's having a great time out there. Doesn't sit still. It's awesome.
That's so perfect. So perfect for you.
Really is. Thank God he's fun. It'd be rough if he was like a grumpy little cunt, but he's just like the
Yeah.
happiest.
Well, yeah, it's kind of important.
Yeah, running around, just what. And he's like, whatever you can hurt you, he's like he wants it, or like whatever's disgusting. It's just like he'll
Yeah.
sprint right for like Jess's most expensive shoes once we open a door. He'll
Yeah.
like come in our bedroom door, go through a closet to the bathroom, and then go to another closet for like the clothes closet. The second our door is open, and he just sprints. I'll sprint for
Really?
shoes like through like 3 doors. He's
Yes.
like he runs like a little drunk, like his belly's out. And he's like,
Where's the good stuff? Where's the good
yeah,
stuff?
so
I love
good.
it. Oh man, we're going through it too though now. Having like had older trained, how well my dogs have always been trained, and like they got older, and it's been so chill. And then now having a young dog again, fuck man, like take a breath every once in a while. Sundays, I'm working hard on the Sunday training, so we go
Yeah,
for a pretty sizable hike in the morning, and I just try
yeah,
and wear them out, and then it's like, okay, dude, you need to stop. It's not playtime. Fucking Drake
yeah,
May has the ball here. Okay, you need to focus for a little bit. Get me to
yeah.
halftime. We'll go out in the yard, and then he just loses his mind, and then I go back in and try and get him to calm down for the second half. But man, it's different. It's a different world. So I can't even imagine what it'd be with a kid. It's like,
He doesn't sit. He literally stands for the entire time he's awake. He's just running around. It's just great. I mean, it's fun.
yeah,
It's hilarious. We have to put locks on every single like he's broken off locks like from the drawers, and
this is so
it's just
perfect.
whatever he wants to get into. He's after it.
It's so perfect. This is, I mean, because it's not surprising at all.
Yeah.
It's not surprising at all. Like I still think of the very first time that I ever saw you, and I was like, but I don't know, 14. I was playing in a baseball game, and my parents had told me that Rick had a new girlfriend, and big surprise there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I can see him walking down the path as I'm in the field, and I see him walking hand in hand, and I'm like, what is this? And then there's just this little blur just fucking running just back and forth. They're walking down the path in a straight line, and there's this little blur that is just doing this, just like doing laps of them. And I'm like, what the fuck is this now? Because I was always like, I was a little brother, right? So I was like, that was it, just me. I was an only child basically because he left so early, but he always hooked me up pretty good.
Yeah.
Life was good, and then all of a sudden I'm like, what is this? just running everywhere, and I was like, huh. So yeah, turned out pretty good. But so it's the least surprising thing ever that your kid doesn't sit still.
Yeah. The fridge door opens. You sprint to the fridge. It's chaos. speaking of chaos, I mean, I don't know how we segue out of the parent baby corner, but
Yeah.
I want to talk about, which we can talk about maybe next episode, but like the best sports movies. And I only started thinking about it because I thought the Colts are the Cleveland Indians from Major League. We've got Daniel Jones as Charlie Sheen.
Oh boy,
The coach
I
is
like
the
where you're
one
going
about,
with this.
yeah, the coach is about to get fired, and he's
Yeah,
like, oh no, bringing him back, his old ball coach, even though he's like, he's not that old. And the owner,
owner.
the owner,
Yes.
Carly Ursay, the owner for Major League, knows everyone's business,
Uh-huh.
all that stuff. And then they've got the little, for anyone who's watched it down, if we're about to talk about it, but they've got painting
Yes,
frame of her up in the locker room.
absolutely. And then they take bits and pieces off. That's exactly where, as soon as you said that, that's exactly where my mind went. I'm like,
Yes.
yes, the owner, let's get the cardboard cut out of her and start exposing stuff.
Yeah. So that
Amazing.
was maybe we talk about Major League. Unless you have them off. I was trying to
I
go
made a
through.
list. You told me 5 favorite.
Yeah.
I'm struggling because I got 6 and I'm not, I can't get rid of one. So
It's hard. It was really hard.
it's
I
really
think
hard.
I had a few, I sent it to you Saturday night when I was a few old fashions in, and I was like,
Yeah.
gave up.
Yeah.
Because you can go funny, you can go, there's football ones, there's historic ones, there's basketball ones. I know you wouldn't like so much, but there's a couple like classic basketball ones.
I like Hoosiers.
Like, yeah, surprisingly, there's golf ones that are really good, and
Yeah, Tin Cup.
2 baseball ones that are so good. So
Yeah.
I'll let you go. What are the top
All right.
5 sports movies of all time?
Okay, I'm going to start out with my honorable mention because, like I said, I had 6, and this one, it's a sports movie and it's awesome, but like neither one of us are really into car racing, so I'm not going to put it in the top 5. But Talladega Nights,
Okay,
right?
I thought
You got to
I
consider
thought
that a sports movie, and it's epic.
I thought you were gonna go with what's the one with Tom Cruise? Because that you could throw in there hypothetically if you wanted to. That's a
Yeah,
classic.
it
But
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
Talladega Nights,
So
absolutely. I'm with you.
yeah. So checking in at number 5, Friday Night Lights.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Like just it was just did such a good job. The spin-off TV show turned out pretty great too, but loved
yeah.
it. Actually, I don't even know if they're in order, but I have 5.
Okay.
An older one. A lot of the crowd might not get this one, but like you can't grow up when I did in Canada, and even still to this day in Canada, and not know what Slapshot is. Slapshot
Ooh.
is an all-time classic sports movie. It is hilarious. For anyone who hasn't
Yeah.
seen it or seen it in a while, just go watch it again. The lines in it are priceless. The Hanson brothers are an absolute legendary classic movie. Remember the Titans?
Mm-hmm.
That's in there for me for sure. Denzel, all that. Like I just thought it was a great movie. This one might not make a lot of lists, but for me, it's one of my favorite ever.
Bull
And
Durham.
well, that's number 1. But
Okay.
yeah, but the program.
Oh,
Remember the program?
yeah. I was too young for it,
Yes.
but I think I watched a
Yeah.
little bit of it.
So yeah, it is older, but for people that it was like the first one to kind of do a stereotypical college football.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's an incredible, and there's like some great action shots in it too. Like it's the program
Mm-hmm.
was a fucking good movie, and there's a couple psycho steroid guys, and oh yeah, it's awesome. A couple disturbing scenes that would not make it onto screen nowadays, but
Yeah.
good back in the day. And then yeah, number 1 for me obviously is Bull Durham. It's just stands the test of time, and yeah, it'll always be number 1 for me.
I think to your point too. I think it was impossible to make the list because you do it for what you think everyone could think, or it's like
Yeah,
your own because it's kind of what you grew up with, right? Because it's just there's so many movies that are generational. I also thought you could throw in Field of Dreams. I thought Field of Dreams would be in there for you, which is a classic.
yeah. You know what? People always talk about great is I was lukewarm on Field of Dreams. It was
Mm-hmm.
cool. It was good, but I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, compared to Bull Durham or Major League, it doesn't. Yeah,
Yeah, and also as like a kid, there was I don't think I could put it on this list, but I mean, Mighty Ducks was sort of they named a pro franchise after it. It's
yeah,
just
that's epic.
I don't think I could throw it in there, but I mean, for my age, it was like one of the greatest shows of all time.
Absolutely.
Hoosiers, like you said, He Got Game was my age. It was perfect timing. I
White
love
Man
above
Can't
the
Jump.
yeah, White Man Can Above the Rim. I've always loved. Tupac was in it. It was not your
Yeah.
cup of tea, but
No,
it
I've
was
not seen that
sweet.
one. I've not seen that one.
And then and then it's hard because to go funny because you could so many ways you could go with it. You said Talladega Nights, Happy Gilmore. I would almost like. How do you not put
Yeah,
Happy Gilmore in there? Because
I know. I know.
is it a sports movie? It is, but it was
Of
so
course it
good
is.
and classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Like the tin, there's a whole bunch of golf ones. Like Tin Cup, definitely could be right there, if not in there. I'd love to see like a vote. Like what he needs to do one of those brackets of
Yeah,
the
I know.
best votes.
Just saying just sports movies because, like you said, what is it for? Because if you want to talk about like a real good movie, or I thought, and like um, as a sports movie as well, remember Million Dollar Baby?
Oh yeah.
Like that was a good show, man.
Mm-hmm.
Really good, I thought. But
And there was that the fighter too. Was it the fighter? But I mean, it was a good one of the glass. Oh, one what we did. We screwed up. Hopefully, this hasn't gone too long because we got to keep this in the list. Rudy.
I had Rudy is on the short list, but
Okay.
I think
Really
yeah,
didn't make your list.
no,
Whew.
no, not certainly not top five.
Okay.
It might be borderline top 10, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's not anywhere near those other ones top five. You have to watch the program. You gotta like if you've never seen it, just like you have to dig deep to find it. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, I do remember. I think I tried watching it when I was younger, but I think it was just a little too, um, yeah, too young for it. Also, we forgot. I mean, not forgot, but I'm sure it's on your list. But the Sandlot, like, it's hard to not put Sandlot in there.
Yeah, I think it's a classic. I just don't have it with these ones. Like I never wouldn't sit
Yeah.
down right now and watch Sandlot.
Yeah.
I'd sit down
Exactly.
right now and watch all the five like on or the six on the
Yeah.
list for sure,
Yeah.
anytime.
Jerry Maguire was great.
Yeah. Draft day.
Draft day. What's going
And
on?
actually, I don't know if you would have ever been into it, but for baseball people, Moneyball was actually a really good movie.
I did like Moneyball.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, Warrior was the movie I was thinking. It was so good. Any given Sunday. I mean, it was well done. I mean, obviously it's hard to put it in the top list, but it was really good.
yeah.
Um,
I find some of those scenes were weird in Any
yeah.
Given Sunday. You know what I mean?
hmm
Like I felt like, am I
Or
supposed to be wearing
the action
3D?
ones, it was really
Yeah,
loud. Yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
and just the camera workers. I don't know. I was like felt like I needed to be wearing the special 3D glasses or something.
Yeah,
I always felt like I was missing something during those scenes. It was yeah,
I, I felt like they tried to make it too,
yeah.
whatever.
Although we were
Uh
always big fans of that for one particular character. Remember Shark LeVay?
oh yeah, Shark was always in those.
Yeah. And we're like, oh, the spelling was so close to ours too. It would have been awesome because it was LT. It was
Yeah,
LT.
yeah, they had some great like
And
actual
he,
player actors in there, which is awesome.
yeah, and he cut the car in half. That was amazing.
Yeah. On the other one, this probably has to be in my top five. If I couldn't even make the list, but Varsity Blues, My Perfect
Yes,
Age.
yes, yes, yeah,
So
absolutely. And I mean, and whipped cream bikini. That's
Whipped Cream Bikini.
especially now with Landman, where Ali Lerter is kind of back in the light. Like
Yeah,
that was her start.
yeah, it sure was. New Landman, I think, starts November,
Yes, yeah,
so it should
or
be
end
good.
of October. God, I'm so
Yeah.
excited for that.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure again, like this is where you just get lost of all the movies, but like Rocky. I mean, Rocky probably has to be on a list if you're a top about it, right? It's just like,
Yeah.
is it for you? Is it for everyone? Is it? Yeah, it's
For which
crazy.
ones though? You could kind of go
Okay.
through like I think I kind of liked Rocky 2.
Yeah.
There's I don't know, go through them. Not Rocky 5.
What's the Soviet Union one? I like that one.
I
Is
think
that
that was
five
Rocky 4,
or
4 or 5. Yeah.
yeah?
3 was Mr. T
Okay.
and the Hulkster.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I feel like the best one was number one, and then number four, the Soviet Union one with
Yeah.
Drago.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hold on. What else I have for notes here? Any other NFL stuff while I look through?
Yeah. Lamar quit on fucking Sunday,
Oh
man.
yeah, said we're gonna talk about that. Did he?
Like,
He pulled his hamstring. No,
he didn't even limp off the field.
you sure?
Yeah, they
Hmm.
showed his last play. He got up. He was fine. He walked off. I don't know. I know obviously he didn't quit. He's a tremendous competitor.
Yeah.
But like it was a 17-point game and they were still in the third quarter.
hmm
And then the training staff wasn't around him. He did medical attention, he didn't do anything. He just sat there with his hat unbuttoned. That was an odd look too. That was terrible. But probably wouldn't care so much if I didn't lose and get knocked out of the guillotine league by 1.6 points.
This was my fear because you've never been a huge Lamar fan from the start. Then you came back around, and now you fully embraced him. And then the year you fully embraced him, I said that on our first podcast. It's like, oh no, you
Yeah,
took him in the guillotine league. He's gonna get hurt,
yeah,
and you're gonna
okay.
hate him again.
And it was like the prices when people were buying guys, I was bidding, but I wasn't going crazy. I was like, okay, come on, I can get through to like week 7 with this makeshift. My team wasn't very good, but between him and Cook, I'm like, I can always get to like 90 points and that'll get you through, and then I'll
Yeah.
money when no one else will. And then I lost by 1.5 points.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I didn't really care because I auto drafted my team after the top 5 picks. But like,
Yeah.
still, I thought I'd start caring in a couple of weeks here I'd have all the money and no one else would have any money left.
Yeah.
Instead, I go into the sunset, and I spent like $27 of my $1,000 of fab, so that's cool.
That's the great thing about the guillotine. It's like so tough. Like, what do you do? And then injuries can screw you. So it's just like
Totally.
I mean, Leroy last year he get $1,000. He bid $950 in week 2. By week 2, yeah, he had no money left. And he lasted until 4. Like he was top 4, top 5, and then he had no chance after that because he spent his whole load. Yeah, I mean, I think just overall, I'm not disappointed with the NFL season, but remember at the start of the year, our first podcast, we were saying, or at least I was saying, so excited. Every team I want to watch. I'm so excited. And then like already Monday night, I didn't give 2 shits about either of those games.
Garbage.
It was just so bad.
They were so bad. I was wishing that a hockey game was earlier, which I never usually hope for because I always wanted to like get the whole Monday night game and go play hockey. But I was like, I wouldn't mind having to leave early. These games are garbage.
Yeah. If we re-rank the top 5, who do we got? So, I mean, I think the Bills are number 1.
No?
Who am I
Philly's
missing?
number 1. I mean, you know how I feel about Philly. I hate Philly, but they're number 1.
Number 1.
It sucks.
You're right.
And then, I don't know. I guess Baltimore. I guess Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put the Lions there.
Lions.
They lost that one to Green Bay early, but they look good.
Mm-hmm.
They look good.
Chiefs.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, you wouldn't want to play them right now.
No.
And I want to say the Rams because I love Stafford, but like the lead that they blew against Philly is unacceptable. They were up 21 points.
Yeah, and barely winning last game too, right? Like they eked it out.
Yeah, so I don't know. They've played some good teams and shown some stuff, but it seems like I don't know. Their secondary I think needs some help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know who else you'd put up there. Like,
the Bucks. I think I'd take the Bucks over the Rams.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think they play soon.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be good. And the Bucks get Mike Evans back. Yeah, I think they'll be I think they're going to be pretty nasty. Although, did you hear the running backs hurt? Yeah, but Bucky got hurt.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that.
He might be out a couple months.
A couple months?
Sorry, a couple weeks. My bad.
Oh, okay. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, sorry. That's on me.
Oh, wow.
And I think the Chargers, if they get their old line back. But high ankle sprain's never good.
Yeah, that was all right.
Yeah. Yeah, who's really good. Really good.
And then the Colts, I mean, I have no idea what to think of the Colts. They're looking good, but I wouldn't want to spend, I wouldn't want to bet on them.
No, I think they are. I think they're a solid team. They're going to be in a hunt for a wild card. I don't think they're going to scare anybody at the end of the day. Their defense, their defense got pretty torched on the weekend against it, and they're a team who hadn't really played anybody. So they finally played a good team and win.
Yeah.
By the way, we got to talk about this again. How many every year we talk about it every year? Just carry the ball into the end zone, please.
Oh my god!
Just stop.
The Colts have done it every year.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I felt bad because you could see he realized right away, and then he chased it and like dove out of bounds. Like I did feel bad for the kid, but like.
And that one was more like Butterfinger. He's kind of like reaching out and it kind of slipped out of his hands versus like the drop. But yeah, that was.
Yeah, it wasn't really like going to do a big showboat thing. The drop's the worst. But like, just get the ball in the end zone. It's the whole point of the goddamn game.
And he also had the holding call on the Taylor rush for 60-yard touchdown. He got called for holding on it.
Yeah. So it's funny because we got the one Colts guy in the chat. It's he cost us 2 touchdowns. Well, if it was literally a blatant hold, he mugged the guy, and if he didn't, he'd probably make the tackle. So no, that one didn't cost you a touchdown. Yeah. But the dropping of the ball.
It's not tough.
Tough. So I don't know. I would put that, like I said, they'll be a fringe wildcard team in my opinion. They're not like a top 10 team. I don't see it.
Yeah, and then a disappointing division. I said, I think everyone said the NFC North, top division football, top 2, like tied with the AFC West. But it's just like the Vikings line looks terrible. the Bears are kind of like good and then not good, and then they're trash, and then they're, so I don't know what to think of them. And the Packers, like you said, have just been
Yeah,
a little bit
that division is going to
fraudulent.
just be a battle, man. That division is
Yeah.
going to be a battle. I think the most disappointing division is the AFC North,
Yeah.
right? The
So we had the
Bengals,
Steelers. Yeah, we didn't even talk
right?
about them. 3-1.
The 3-1, first place in the division, a couple game lead already,
Yeah.
and they're not good. Like their
No.
defense played better,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not going to be great. They're not going to.
No. They barely got lucky, like you said. Like, thankfully, Leeboy hasn't taken a victory lap on us because, yeah, after your game and then they crushed the Vikings, just,
Yeah, he knows better.
yeah.
He's he knows who the Steelers are. He's a good fan. He just enjoys his team and he doesn't get after other people too often.
I think got him on not Pacific time anymore because, I mean, had I had to wake up at 6:30 to watch the Vikings game to watch that just god awful game,
No doubt.
even just
No
as a
doubt.
fan, it was god awful. Let alone if
Yeah.
you're just watching your quarterback get teed off on every 2 seconds.
How about either it was I don't know if it was Simmons or Cousin Sal, and they were doing that talk about that game and they're saying the Vikings their defense gonna crush them blah blah and then but this is the classic game where you're gonna wake up like half hour into the game and Steelers gonna be up 17-3. And sure as shit, I like woke up and had to take the dog out and I pulled the phone to look at the score. Oh wow, there's like 14-3. Like that's impressive.
Yeah, so that's what, and I think it'll happen to me again, I'm sure, this week. So
That one's got under written all over it.
yeah. All right. Well, I think we talked top movies, NFL, college. Anything else before we sign off? We nailed most of
I
it.
don't think the Ryder Cup. We got the Ryder Cup in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
The
we're in a good
Raiders
spot
were
here.
let down. We thought the Raiders would be a little bit better, and
They
Gino
would
would be
actually.
better.
Yeah.
I
See the
thought,
highlights of Max Crosby. That guy is an absolute machine.
Yeah.
And he's just doing it all himself. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Like one man defense.
Yeah. College football, some good games this week. I mean, we can quickly fire through picks.
Oh yeah. Who's yeah, let's pull some picks up. I'm in.
All right. NFL picks. We'll rapid fire this for everyone. 49ers Rams. 6.5-point favorites the Rams are.
Ooh,
That's a lot
and
of
that's
points.
at
Thursday
division
night.
game. The division game are
Mhm.
never. That's a lot. That's too many points.
Yeah, taking the Niners. Sunday morning game, Vikings Browns. Like I said, I think it was 4.5. Now it's 3.5. Vikings 3.5. There's no chance I'm taking. I would take the Vikings to win. Like 2.5, I'd take the Vikings. 3.5.
Yeah.
They could easily lose the game, let alone cover.
Easily. You could see Wentz throwing 3 picks in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Quite easily. It might.
Yeah.
This game might be 7-3.
Could be the worst game of the year.
Oh,
another trash game. Cowboys Jets. Cowboys 2.5 favorites. I have no idea. I wouldn't touch this game with a pole.
So I gotta say, Justin Fields runs amok, and Jets get their first win.
Okay, I think I'll just go Cowboys. Just shit, I don't even know. Broncos Eagles. Eagles 3.5-point favorites.
Yeah,
I think I'm going Eagles. Yeah,
not Bo Nix isn't going into Philly.
No. Texans Ravens. Probably without Lamar. Texans favorite.
Lamar's fine. He's gonna play. He's fine. Yes. Come on.
Well, that'd be crazy. It seems Vegas doesn't think he's going to play because the Texans are favored, which is
no
ridiculous.
Not the one I'm looking at.
I've got Texans 2.5.
I'm looking at Ravens minus 3.5.
Well, is yours in like our thing
on our pickup pool?
Yeah, I think that's always like as of Monday morning. So it must be.
I'm locking
updated.
it in. I just hit Texans. If you're saying that Vegas has a favorite, and Vegas has him plus 3.5, I just click that button.
Yeah, because it's updated now. So I'll keep you updated if that changes. All right. Giants Saints. This is just a brutal week. Giants Saints. I guess it was fun to watch Jackson Dart. I guess he's kind of been a breath of fresh air. The Saints are favored 1.5.
Wow,
they're frisky. Yeah, not favored, right? You can't put money on the Saints.
You can't. But like they have to win eventually, and they've been battling. 1.5. That's a win. Saints. Click.
Oh, wow. I think I'm going Giants. Just Saints. It's like they're battling, but they're always down 20, and then they kind of battle. It's not like,
You're right.
you know.
Giants. Scatterboo.
It's gotta be. Raiders, Colts. Colts 6.5-point favorites. It's just
Ooh, Gino. There's no respect for Gino.
none.
But
And
when
all
that's a
respect for
morning game and they're on the road,
Mhm.
yeah, Danny Dimes has his way.
Maybe that's what I'm like. I don't want to bet on Danny Dimes, so maybe I need to start betting on Danny Dimes.
Yeah, have a little faith.
Again, 6.5-point favorites.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I
But
might
I'm
not watch
taking
any football this week. Next
Whoa.
game, Miami Dolphins, Carolina Panthers. What is happening?
I certainly might sleep in. I just
Dolphins
watched
are
the Dolphins or the Panthers. They're ass.
yeah. Dolphins 1.5-point favorites. Taking them. There's. Remember, we said this 10 minutes
morning
ago. It's like,
games.
I was so excited to watch the NFL this year. Every team aside from two was exciting to watch, and I've just went through 5 games. I don't care one fucking iota about.
That morning slate is trash. But see, this is another. We'll give you some marital tips for you here.
Yeah.
This is the time when you're like, hey, we should go and do like a pumpkin patch on Sunday morning, or right? So, that's so sweet. You want to give up a little bit of football time for the family on Sundays. Now's your chance, and then be back in for you watch the Vikings.
Yeah.
Right. That game's over. Go out for a couple hours. Come back.
Pumpkin patch.
Yeah. Afternoon, whatever, pumpkin something.
Yeah.
They have pumpkins down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I'm not
We'll do something fun with the family.
I'm in Dallas.
Yeah. I don't know.
In Costa Rica, pumpkins are $30, so you can't even celebrate Halloween. They don't celebrate Halloween anyways, but I mean, they kind of do.
But counterpoint, the afternoon slate isn't a whole lot better.
No. I was looking at the next one on my list. Titans, Cardinals.
No, I won't watch a minute of that game.
No.
And Titans are getting 8.5 points. I get it. Cam Ward is going to miraculously get a couple balls in the end zone and cover.
And that's the thing. I was so excited to watch Cam Ward and just can't, not been good. I was also, speaking of disappointments in fantasy, I was talking about Calvin Ridley and Pollard.
Yeah.
Trash.
Really sucks.
Yeah.
That the Canadian kid, the rookie receiver, is their best receiver. Ayumanor.
Ayumanor, yeah.
Yeah. Alberta boy.
I had I told Peds, the people I wanted, and also in my other leagues, I was gonna either get Matthew Golden or what's the name in Tampa? The rookie wide receivers.
Abuka.
So I was like, I'm getting one of those two. And then with Peds, I was like, I really want Amanda York as a Titans fan, or as a worst case, the Chargers rookie. And so I've literally in every single league I'm in, I've picked I had the wrong one. In 4 leagues, I've got the opposite one.
Got the wrong one.
Yeah, same price, same everything, and just
it's just the bet. There is one good afternoon game.
Yeah, Bucks Seahawks.
That's a good game.
Yeah, it's crazy. The Seahawks are favored 3.5. I'm taking the Bucks all day.
Should almost go to that game.
You should see some Bakesy.
Yeah, you got to take Baker. That's a long trip though.
Yeah,
that doesn't get much longer, I don't think.
No, but I feel like 20 years ago it was rough. Now, I mean, they're private jets, napping.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
True.
I'm sure they've got down to a science. But I mean, I would say if the Seahawks are 2.5-point favorites, okay. But
yeah,
I mean, you could easily tell me the Bucks win the game, let alone.
Maybe you should come out to that game too, and we can really live it when you were driving that electric car around downtown Seattle at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, a Canadian got arrested for that recently?
No.
Yeah, he was drunk in Vancouver or somewhere, driving a Barbie car around. He got a. I sent it to Kim.
You're way ahead of your time. That's what 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, it sure was.
And you almost went down the hill or the stairs of the oldest bar in Seattle, or whatever it was, and you were trying to ride down.
Then they got mad at me for doing it.
Yeah.
That was all time. I still have a video of that. That was one of my all-time favorite moments.
I still have no idea where you got that car. We just lost you, and then all of a sudden you just showed up in this little electric car. Not like an electric car, like an actual a little kid's car.
Yeah, it was a Seahawks game, and my phone died. Lost them, and there was this tailgate parking lot, and everyone was gone. It was just an electric car that basically died. It wasn't really working, but then it you could get it moving, and it would kind of get its own juice going.
Yeah,
but not really, and then it kind of did. So this isn't even exaggeration. I had no idea where they were. I figured they'd go back to this bar. It was 2 miles away, downtown. I had people push me, random strangers push me. I didn't get out of the car. I'm not getting out of this car. People are going to push me all the way where I'm going. I videos everyone. I promise you, I swear to God, this happened, and I just got pushed all the way to this bar in the middle
But
of
it wasn't
Seattle.
2 miles, but yeah, everything else is accurate.
At least a mile. That was a
It was
ways.
a while. It was a while.
It took me like 45 minutes, an hour to get there, and like they lost me. They're like, "Oh, he's gone. His phone's not working." And then lo and behold, I come through the doors in my little mini car. Someone's pushing me.
Which is still my biggest question of the whole thing. How do they let you in the bar?
It's just, you gotta somehow it just happens.
I think they were just so baffled. They're just like, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah.
I still don't understand. That one was the most confusing part. Nothing else, everything else was like not at all surprising. They just figured like you were going to find a way to find us. I never worried about it for a second. And then when you showed up in a car, I actually wasn't even all that surprised in that part. I'm like, oh, par for the course. But the fact that they let you in the bar with it is still just mind blowing.
That was the greatest. And then I was also at that same trip. We were staying at an Airbnb, and I was in the kids' room, of course. And there was a map. You remember the map? It was the most racist map of all time.
It sure was.
Like,
It sure was.
It was. Every country had the most stereotypical, like, worst thing on earth.
Do you have a picture of that? I think it was amazing.
I still have that. I have no idea where I can find it, but
yeah,
actually, I have a video.
That was quite something. That place was awesome, actually.
It was a good spot.
Yeah. Lions are going to just beat the Bengals like they stole something.
Oh my God, you're right. Another terrible game.
Yeah.
That's where you take, what, the 18-point, like it's 9.5.
Bet right now, that 2 weeks ago, and we were wrong.
One hit, I think. Two we didn't, or maybe one. Maybe
one.
We definitely missed two. Yeah. All right. Well, this one we're gonna hit. Take a 17-point spread, alt line for the Lions. Wow, and then the best game, the Bills. I can't believe we're getting 7.5. They barely beat the Saints. I mean, they end up winning by a little bit more, but it was
tight. Those are giving 7.5.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. I mean, you're taking the Patriots before I'm going to take them.
I'm doing a whole lot of, like, I don't know what I'm going to do all day on this Sunday. I'm not watching some of that slop.
No.
That afternoon game will be good.
Also, what do you do for survivor pools? Because, I mean, everyone's already taken the Lions and the Bills. It's a rough sledding.
You could take the Eagles.
I think I already took them. I think a lot of people use
take the Chargers. Especially if JD's not back.
Where are the Chargers? Why can't I even see the Chargers on my...
They're right above the Patriots.
Oh, Commanders.
Yeah.
They're only 3.5-point favorites. So, I mean, JD might be back, according to Vegas. I don't know.
Even if he is, the Chargers are still going to beat him. Okay. Commanders aren't good.
No.
Or you could just really roll it. Just stick with your boy Mahomes. Let it ride on Monday night. Hope for carnage, right? Hope for carnage that a bunch of people get dropped, and then have you sitting there with the Mahomes trump card in your pocket and win the survivor pool.
Honey dicking me because I'm going to not do it.
I'm just like the barber. I'm
trying to look who they have next on their. Oh, they got They got Lions next. I won't think of them.
Maybe the Raiders. I might not get a chance to use them. You got to do it.
We'll see.
Sunshine's not beating them.
No, he sure isn't. But on the road, Jacksonville's such a tough place to play.
No, not at all. Not tough at all. Isn't there like people swimming in pools out there? Like something? Yeah.
They're Chiefs 3.5-point favorites. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a good feeling about this week. I'm probably going to win the pick-up pool.
I like it.
I see 12 out of 14 coming.
I hope I need a rebound. I've been on fire the first 2 weeks and just been shit the last 2 weeks. All right. Well, Fraser Late Podcast, Uncle Blaiso. See you hopefully next week if work doesn't kill me again. And enjoy your week.
Yes, let's go. Watch Sunday Night Football.
Sunday night.